pale blue shirts and white shorts attacking the goal to our right. Usual tremendous atmosphere of a derby match. The crowd waiting to see whether this will indeed be the match of the night. Manchester United wearing the dark shorts. And I've had news this afternoon that there's an addition to their players' pool, with Gordon Hill having been signed from Millwall. And according to Tommy Docherty, Gordon Hill will play on Saturday. So you could say that apart from playing for success in the Cup, somebody out there is playing for his place as well in the United side. First free kick to be taken by Oakes. Joe Royle is up. So is Dave Watson. Bell. Blocked everywhere and put in by Jewett. It's got to go down as one of the fastest goals in a derby match. And Paddy Roach, who's never played in a derby match before, beaten before he touched the ball. Watson with the initial header. Royle was in the way. Bell shot blocked. Then Watson again came down to Jewett, and it's 1-0 City.
Peter, so many City players had a kick at that ball at that point before Dennis Stewart was in the net.
There was, Dickie. I mean, I think Colin Bell had a volley blocked, and Joe Royle had a swipe at it, and a bit of luck, I think, to that goal, but certainly got us off to a great start.
A vital goal. 35 seconds, I gather, into the start of the game, Bobby.
Yes, well, that's important. But City had plenty of players in there. It's not surprising. It was very cluttered, wasn't it?
It was.
And Bell again forced to concede the corner. Header, Jewett, space on the right for Colin Bell. He fell over the ball, and Bell has remained down. Jackson. Doyle doing all the covering at the back at the moment. McElroy. Pearson, nice touch. Alan Oakes in very positively. Stuart Pearson down again, and we've got two bodies. That's the United body, Stuart Pearson. The second time in the opening minutes, and Colin Bell of Manchester City.
Colin Bell in deep trouble, I think, at that point, Peter. They seem to be more concerned about the United player, but Colin Bell had already suffered quite a severe injury, hadn't he, at that point?
It was a very unfortunate tackle, Dickie, and I think it was one to go on and continue to keep Colin out of the team for 2 or 3 years with a very bad knee injury. And I think it was a big loss for Manchester City at the time, losing a player of his stature, and I don't think he was ever the same when he came back 2 or 3 years later. Like I say, it was a sad loss to the team because at such a great age, I think he was 28, 29 years of age, with so much experience still left in him to help the young
loss for England as well at that point, Bobby.
Colin Bell was a great player. I played with him in England, for England, quite often, and he was a tremendous player, great worker, but a very, very skillful player. And I was really sorry about this because I think this really was the end of his career. Nobody thought it at the time, but he suffered really severe injury and never really played again. Not to the standard that he would have liked, anyway.
No, and
Jackson. Houston. It's an awkward one. Koppel couldn't get it in. Another terrible mix-up. Pearson. Blocked by Oakes. Well, it all happened. In, out, in, out, in, out, and finally out. Koppel was the nearest to getting it in. There he is, right on the line. Came out to Pearson. Blocked by Oakes. Though he didn't know too much about it, and away for the corner by Doyle. Mike Doyle. Barnes. Picked it up well, in for the shooting chance. Was just nudged off that by Houston, but good pace by Barnes. Let's look and see whether the elbow was up a little bit for Stuart Houston, number 3. My suspicion is that it was, and indeed it was. Instruction given against Ken Clements. United have been been threatening an equaliser ever since City scored. Nodded down by Pearson. Daly locked away for a corner, came off Doyle, I think. Again, a narrow escape for Manchester City. Daly with the header, came off Doyle's chest, almost his throat. Over the top from Buchan. This is the third time the two sides have been drawn against each other in the Football League Cup competition. Drawn in the semi-finals of 69-70 when City won, and in 74-75 the third round when United won. And the score in this match in 1975-76, 1-0 to Manchester City. Oakes found its way through. Donachie, Joe Royle, must be Asa Hartford. A fine ball through, started that. Royle in the air, and look at the space. Buddy Roach did all he could to get there, but nobody picked up Hartford as he came in. A lot of wondering. Booth on the right. Jackson coming across. Hartford. City really playing some stuff now. Real zinger from Asa Hartford. Stewart running Houston. And scoring! Stewart looks in delight to the crowd and to the spectators, but the looks of Houston and Roach tell a tale too. Look at this. He seemed to be forced wide, and there was an enormous gap there that Roach left, sad to say.
You wouldn't disagree with Barry Davis there at all, would you, Bobby?
No, I think his positioning was wrong there. But
Jackson 4, Houston 3, Macari 10. Pearson off the line by Hartford. Really had no luck in the 6-yard box, United. Pearson a very good header. Hartford doing the right back's job. Flicked on it. Oh! Brilliant turn over the top. Although he was worried. I thought for a moment it might come down inside. Flicked on. The stretch of the big man turning it over. Well, what a good try by Houston. And Corrigan might wonder why there was nobody on that post. Look, it's completely empty. I think it might have hit the post anyway, but obviously Corrigan had to go for it. There was no cover on that post. Goalkeeper's job to organise it, I would have thought. Away by Doyle. Booth. Greenough. Oakes. Hartford. It's on for the left. Oh, lovely dummy. Good tackle by Buchan. Lovely run by Hartford. Feinted to shoot with his left and then just carried forward. And that's the last action of the first half. Stuart Houston going off limping, and indeed Manchester United going off limping. Stewart, 2 of the goals on his second hat-trick in the competition. But it's almost exactly 3 years since City last scored 3 against Manchester United. Really the first 45 minutes, a fine exhibition of direct, simple football. City players running at opponents, forcing them into errors, forcing them to commit themselves. Brian Greenough for Manchester United. It has to be said, are not playing as well as they played at Anfield on Saturday. Steve Coppell giving it to Jimmy Nicholl. He's got very fond memories of Manchester City. Unlucky enough to put through his own goal in the league game here, Nicholl. Here's Pearson. It's a nice turn. Coppell. Did it very cleanly. Finds Barnes. Stewart hanging back. And curl for Royal. The nod down. Well turned over indeed by Roach. But again the ball given away at the back. Barnes who did the spade work. And Greenoff's header going straight to the feet of Asa Hartford. Watson. Hartford finding Alan Oakes. City back in their rhythm. Barnes. It's a goal kick. Two early bits of skill in this half from Peter Barnes. And the comparison with Rodney Marsh is about skill. Beautifully done by Barnes. He's got Royal on the touchline if he's seen him. May not need him. Jewett far post. Houston covering and Greenoff very happy to put it out of harm's way. A lovely run by Peter Barnes.
Peter, you're having a real purple patch in the second half, aren't you? Right from the kick-off, virtually.
Yeah, I think the team was playing with confidence at the time, and it makes it a lot easier when you're winning 3-0 at half-time and you come out for the second half. And it was exciting times at that particular stage in the 70s, and both sides playing with wingers, and it was an exciting era to play in football.
Causing havoc, though, wasn't he, Bobby?
Yes. Well, he had speed, you see, and he had really good close control, did Peter. And of course, once he got near the edge of the box, he also had the quality of actually scoring goals. So it was a danger, you know, and a big worry to United. And in the situation 3-0 down or worse, you know, I mean, we couldn't have thought of a worse scenario, really.
McElroy. And even when a United player gets through with a run like that, they find Corrigan in the sort of form that he's been showing all season. Sammy McElroy. Attempt by Coppell. Barnes. Beautifully played off. And up comes Stewart. First time pass. 2-1 touches there. Stewart! Good save by Roach. Again, plenty of power in the shot. Stewart running in after Barnes and Hartford had done the setup. Given away by Nicholl. And 4 against 4 here. Donachie with the ball, now Barnes. Royal. In the sort of form that City have shown tonight is causing disaster. Donachie to Barnes just getting under control, and Royal completing it to perfection. Royal, Greenough. Instinctive. That was with the right foot, but it still found its man, Jewett. Jewett again! Would have been one of the classics. but wiped away by Roach. Pearson. McElroy. Booth and Doyle sorting it out. Oakes. Barnes. Perhaps on that occasion wrong to go it alone. But forgive such mistakes to youth. Came off Watson's left knee. Referee playing the advantage. Well found Macari by McElroy. City's night without any question, and one that the team and their supporters will